Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. And I am the Gingerbread Man, Bro Claude. This is Steady Serving Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, KEYSHA. The networks is on fire. Listen, Caleb Williams is him. Don't listen to, the little old rat over there on Black and White Sports, another Chicago person that he's knocking in sports. Yeah, Caleb Williams is now on his hit list of trying to downgrade and who he is, putting in spreading, smurring, and all of that, just like he did with Angel Reese, but it didn't work. It is not going to work. This is another one. This is another young talent that he's going to have to eat crow and watch Black and White Sports. Y'all need to stop listening to that jerk. He's a creep and he's a creepy one. But more after these messages.
Dear foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WMB. White Sox in the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I play for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flash. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Great Walter Payton, Dante when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Down in the building and you know what I stand for. Chicago.
Yo, Caleb Williams is him. You might as well just get over it. You might as well get over it. All of you minions out there hating on the man, talking about his nails, talking about he ain't this and he ain't that. Y'all just looking for some small thing. The man, like I said before, and I say it again, and I'm going to go all the way out with it. This is only his sophomore year. He can only get better from here because he started here just like Angel Reese at rock bottom. A man that came here when the Chicago organization in its entirety was in shambles. When, everything was trying to be cleaned up on the way with our GM that's here, trying to get himself together, the young fella, making sure that he trying to make the right moves, bring in the right coaches, bring in the right players for these people and get out the old and bring in the new. Listen, this is a situation where people just running their mouth. We don't want to hear all that. We really don't want to hear what you got to say because us, the diehards, the ones that's been here through all of the losses, we understand. We understand what the hell is going on in Chicago. And this is some new stuff that Ryan Poles has already orchestrated in his orchestra that he's planning out and bringing to Chicago as a win. And we're going into a new stadium. Yes, listen. Let me let y'all know something. Chicago has been in shambles for years. Lovie Smith was like the clearest thing that we could ever get next to and see what's going on. Lovie Smith was the one who got us close to prominence. You got what I'm saying? After Lovie, it's just been a debacle. And we stay here. We bear down. We went through all of the Trubisky's and the, Justin Fields and, everyone else. But now, in with the new Caleb Williams, the #1 pick overall, comes into Chicago and he's criticized straight up right off because he cried in the game to his mother in college. He paints his fingernail. So they try to make him like he's a soft person. And his profession is football. I keep saying it. I beg that for. What is wrong with you guys, man? Listen, Danny Parkins had a lot to say and what he thinks on 670 about Caleb Williams.
I will be very surprised if at the end of this year we have a 20-minute conversation and the thrust of the question is like, should we lower our expectations of what Caleb Williams can be? And I say yes. Like I'll be very, because I still see a guy who is a 98th percentile physical talent. Mm-hmm. And I still see a guy who from year one to year two has improved on the mental side of the game. Now, has he improved enough? No. Has he improved enough to the point where I'm even like totally convinced that he's ahead of Tyson Bagent on the mental side of the game? No. But he's so far ahead of even guys like Trevor Lawrence or Kyler Murray physically, Bo Nix physically, Jaden Daniels physically, that I'm like, I'm not quitting on that guy anytime soon. Like I just refuse to. Like when Trubisky was with the Bears, we used to do shows talking about how it was going to be the year 3 jump for Mitch because it was year 2 in an offense, that he had the unfortunate bad luck of having 2 different coaches in 2 years. And you really you can, the truly special guys make the jump in the second year in the system, mm-hmm. or if they're lucky enough to have the consistency, their second year in the league. And I think I've seen enough from Caleb to know that I'm fully committed to giving him a full off season with Ben Johnson, a full off season in the same offense, the consecutive years in the same offense for the first time since college. I don't think I'm going to be downgrading the Caleb Williams stock at the end of the year. Obviously, we still have 9 games to go. 9 games. Yeah, 9 games. I'm not good at math. But I'll be very surprised if I want to lower the bar on Caleb at the end.
Now, everyone has to understand what you're looking at. He broke it down to the very last compound. Yes, the man has things to work on. But what the sophomore? I mean, there are phenomenons, but listen. Don't expect the man to be what you want him to be. Let him progress. He had 3 coaches and 4 offensive coordinators, but more after these messages. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code STEADYSERV and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow STEADYSERV and ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code STEADYSERV on Underdog Fantasy. Yo, here's the simple and plain thing that's going on right now. I'm going to read to you. The growth and development of Williams was never expected to be an overnight success, but halfway through the 2025 season, the Bears head coach is happy with what he sees so far. Williams will have to keep the success going, not just in his own individual numbers, but by continuing to lead the Bears to wins over the course of the second half of this season. There's a number of things that I was pretty pleased with, Johnson said. It looks more like I want it to look that he wants it to look like I can think of one particular instance off the top of my head before halftime where we called the play and they ended up clouding it to the side of the of the primary. So that's not there. He gets through his progressions and quickly dumps the ball to the back as he's stepping up in the pocket. Now, we didn't throw our best ball. It was a little bit high, and we didn't haul it in, but that to me was what we want this quarterback to look like, as he's playing with the timing and rhythm of the offense, trusting his feet to take him through the progression. The working relationship between Chicago Bears and head coach Ben Johnson and quarterback Caleb Williams is growing by the day, mainly for the better. When Johnson was hired, him and general manager Ryan Poles spoke about how they wanted to rebuild Williams after a rookie year that was up and down with all overall success, coming off a 47 to 42 win over the Cincinnati Bengals, where Williams threw for 280 yards, ran for 53 yards, and hauled in 2 receptions for 22 yards. Williams also threw 3 touchdowns and caught 1 in the win, which was sealed with a 58-yard touchdown pass to tight end Colson Loveland in the final minute against the Bengals. When meeting with all the media on Monday, Johnson spoke about the growth he's seen in the young quarterback, saying he's right where he like Williams to be. That man ain't got to be sitting up in here trying to play with y'all. He got the man on a course that everybody's gonna see. And guess what? I believe in him. I believe in you, Caleb. Listen, nephew, forget about it. Quiet the noise. Put your headphones in. Do what you're supposed to do. Get those reps in and make it happen. Listen, I could be wrong about everything. You let me know if I'm wrong, but I beg to differ if you think that I'm wrong, because I think that I'm right. Put a comment, you know what I mean? Go in my comments, as long as you're respectful. Let me know what you think about Caleb Williams and what he's in his status quo or what's going on. Because to me, he's one of the best quarterbacks that we've had here in Chicago in a long time. So keep the main thing in the comments. And guess what? I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do, and I thank you for what you will do. And as always, I leave you with another